I'm going to represent Thug Jitsu, and we'll see how it works out. I don't want to talk about game plans and all that, but I think it's going to be a competitive fight. I was brought here to lose, but we'll see how it goes.
You're in for the fight of your life.
That was Johnathan Ivey, big Johnathan Ivey. Usually he is pretty big. Unfortunately, fighting a man who's a monster at 372-pound Andre the Chief Roberts. Johnathan Ivey comes in with a record of 10-19. Fighting out of Houston, Texas. Again, out of the Third Column Fight Club. His styles listed as Thug Jitsu. Maybe ring a bell if you watched Yves Edwards, UFC fighter, come in. He trains out of the same camp. In fact, Yves is his trainer. Johnathan told me that he is a professional fighter. He fights like 2 to 3 times a month. He fights anybody, even super heavyweights, and he definitely is fighting a super heavyweight in this contest right here. He's only 5'9", but he weighed in at about 250.
And ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the red corner, the Chief, Andre Roberts. You're in for the fight of your life. SuperBrawl.
Back once again with Andre the Chief Roberts, all the way from Tama, Iowa, the Meskwaki Indian tribe. You're back in Honolulu. How does it feel?
Great to be back. Great to be back.
Now you got a tough opponent in front of you, a guy that's had 30 pro fights. You're coming in as a 3-1 favorite, though. Do you ever worry that you're going to overlook an opponent like that?
Not since Gary Goodrich. No, you don't do that in this industry. You take every opponent seriously. You don't look ahead. You don't look back. You just focus on your opponent.
I'll tell you what. The last time you were in town fighting, dismantled young King Kong Ray Sarai, both standing up, and he shot one of those low singles on you, and you basically just crushed the kid, man. Tell us a little bit about that fight.
Oh, that was my first fight in MMA since my last fight in the UFC with Ron Waterman, and it's just like riding a bike. You don't forget, but you have to be in good shape when you're riding that bike.
Now, as you said, you're not looking past tough Johnathan Ivey, but we're going to talk a little bit about Cabbage. Are you looking forward to getting to this guy?
It's always there. It's always in my mind, and it's going to be a fun fight. I mean, we both like to bang. We both like to throw punches. I'm always looking at tapes and looking at flaws. I'm sure he's looking at my flaws, and it's going to be a fight. It will be a collision course.
All right. Good luck to you tonight.
Thank you.
Shots against footage of Andre the Chief Roberts versus Ray King Kong Sarai dropping unlimited.
Tie throws. Fans love this toe-to-toe action. Goes for a single, crushes him under 375 pounds. Fans are on their feet. Against the back. Let's see if King Kong again. He needs to get up her back. Right for a sit-out. Crossface taps him. A neck crank crossface. It's definitely you're in for the fight of your life.
The Chief, Andre Roberts, makes his way out. Part of this Meskwaki Indian tribe. Sports a record of 5-15-1. Hit a little long layoff prior to coming back to the SuperBrawl 28. Last fight before that was an Extreme Challenge 27 in August of 1999, where he won against Joe Campanella by referee stoppage due to his strikes. And like I just said, and what you just seen right there, he came back in SuperBrawl 28 of February of 2003. Big win. Crowd pleaser. Comes up, trying to get the crowd off their feet. It's interesting because Hawaii fans love their Hawaii fighters. The Chief comes in, beats one of Hawaii fighters, and everybody was behind him 100%. Probably because they always like to see a good brawl, a hard hitter. And that's exactly what Andre Robert comes in with. And this is part of the headlining card. SuperBrawl 30, size does matter. Malenko Vitali, UFC veteran. He's going to take over the task of being the referee for these two big boys. Because Matt Hughes is going to corner the Chief.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Your referee for the remainder of the evening's fights, coming off a big win against number 1 ranked Matt Lindland in the Ultimate Fighting Championship, your referee, Falaniko Vitali. And ladies and gentlemen, this bout in the heavyweight division, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing at 255 pounds, representing Thug Jitsu in Houston, Texas, please welcome Big Johnathan Ivey. And ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the red corner, 6 foot 4 inches tall, weighed in at 373 pounds. Representing Team Extreme and the Meskwaki Indian tribe in Tama, Iowa. Professional fighting record of 15 wins against only 1 loss. Please welcome the Chief, Andre Roberts.
A mix of cheers and boos. Kind of interesting right here. Chief comes in again at 15-1. He's coming in at also 6'2". Johnathan Ivey is only 5'9".
Chief, you ready?
We'll see what kind of, not only the size differential, also the height. Oh, it comes right at him. Almost picks him off the bottom, slams it. Maybe not the best thing decided to do. He ran right into a brick wall, picked him up. He's at half guard. As John said, training with Eve Edwards has really improved his ground game. Chief's going for a key lock right here. See if he can power it down. He's got his arm down. Doesn't have to want to move his hips out. There's a side control right here. Doesn't have to turn over that arm free. Good job of getting out of that. He's still got half guard right here. Wants to get that arm underneath Chief's far arm to keep it safe. Before doing a good job of keeping that elbow from those punishing shots. Chief sneaks in an elbow here. There's a pass. Completes the pass right here. Setting up the mount. So he's trying to set him up. Big elbow right to his stomach. Ivey comes down. That wrestling skill comes out. He got the pick. Ankle pick. Huge knees. Right in the head of him. Ivey, there's so much more punishment he can take. Lays him down to the side. Good job of using his weight right here. Tries to lock in against the Americana or the key lock right here. Hard punishment. Hughes is loving every minute of this. Good shots.
That's it.
Ref Nico Vitali stops the fight.
Okay. Official time. 1 minute, 38 seconds, round number 1. Your winner by verbal submission, the Chief, Andre Roberts.
These wins. He was kind of disappointed in that, so was the fans.
Chief, come on over here for a second. Come on over here, Chief.
I'm sure the Chief wanted to earn that win a
Come
little
on over
more.
here. Gentleman sitting next to me made an interesting comment when Johnathan Ivey decided to tap right there. He said, maybe not brave, but smart.
Heart goes out to him. he stepped up. When he got the call, he'll step up. I know Cabbage ain't going to tap like that. That's for sure.
I'll tell you what, a very easy night to this point. Does a fight like that, are you able to learn anything about where you're at as far as your comeback?
Not really. I wish I would have went a little longer. I really do. Didn't show. I just don't know what to say.
Is that enough preparation for you to get in the ring with a guy like Cabbage?
No, I'll need more preparation than that. We're talking a couple months, 8 to 10 weeks of serious hardcore training.
What's going to be the outcome of the match between you and Cabbage?
Someone's going to get knocked out.
Ladies and gentlemen, big warm round of applause for the Chief.
I was disappointed from the performance. Probably no more. Definitely not as disappointed as Andre Roberts. He really on the show and earned that victory. But it's hard to blame Johnathan Ivey when you have a guy who's 370 pounds on you. Very difficult to breathe. On the way out, the Chief picks up some popcorn from a little kid and grinds some. Takes a good handful, eats it on the way out.